Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Living World of Darkness Rage Across New York, the Garu venue. In tonight's episode, we find ourselves on the Sept, scattered as we may be. However, being as how I'm doing the intro, the scene descends on Felix. After the previous night of the Theurge meeting, specifically in regards to let's call it chaos. The chaos that's erupted among the spirits of the Sept. Having brought new insight, um, all that's really left is questions. Questions that we next would like to take to Mother Larissa. So, Felix arrives on Sept from his apartment off Sept, earbuds in, still looking stubbly. Now his eyes are getting a little more discolored under them, a little more dark. And as he arrives on Sept, he is in search of one Alana.
Alana herself looks like she hasn't slept much, maybe in a couple days now. She's pretty easy to find. She's probably been waiting for Felix, having finished her other duties. So she'd be just pacing near the entrances where she usually sees him come in, hoping that means he comes in there regularly and she'll find him easier. If not, well, they'll find each other eventually.
Predictably, Felix arrives, and when he gets into like a viable couple feet speaking distance, he'll take out an earbud and drape it over the top of his ear. All right. Sounds like we're in for a history lesson, huh?
That's the plan. And it could be quite an interesting history lesson depending on how we do it.
Right.
We may learn the history directly from the cairn itself, if that's her decision.
Part of me hopes we do. I haven't visited the cairn itself in my some odd months of being here.
I don't visit it nearly as often as I'd like. And the two will begin heading towards where they can usually find Mother Larissa.
You two head towards the heart of the Sept. This is usually where Mother Larissa can be found. Especially nowadays. In fact, you could probably find her pacing close to the place where Forlorn is still hung.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I thought they brought him down. Oh my god. Huh. By your leave then, Raya.
And Alana will slowly approach Mother Larissa. Bear as much throat as possible.
Yep. Felix lifts his chin and his shirt to show throat and belly.
Yeah, shirt's coming up too. Both hands.
Mother Larissa will sort of pause for a second. She'll look at the two of you. Are you two flashing me? I appreciate the gesture, but I don't swing that way.
What? But both ways are here, right?
Alana will put down her shirt.
Felix will as well.
Good. What do you want?
We have questions about the history of the Sept in the area.
And why do you come to me?
You're
Mother Larissa, you're among the Sept's wisest, if not the Sept's wisest. You have access to knowledge that nobody else has.
Are you trying to call me old boy because I know I'm old?
I'm just calling you quick. I meant no disrespect, right?
Well, it was a tactful way. I've had enough of this for today. Walk with me.
and Alana will begin following.
Felix takes out the other earbud, drapes it over his other ear, and walks as well.
So why are you asking me? This is important. And I know the truth. Because you could have gotten this information from any of the Sept's ancestor spirits.
With respect, Raya, I prefer not to wake the sleeping. Our ancestors are at rest, and I personally would rather seek your counsel. I don't hardly see it all. But above that, it's a matter of great importance. The chaos that's wrought the spirits among the Sept following the corrupted Earth Elementals attack.
Yes. Elementals are falling
Mm-hmm.
to corruption that does not seem to be there. This is a problem. What are you doing to fix it?
Well,
Learning what we can of our enemy. We've learned a name on that. He had talked previously in the past. Castrophony.
Castrophony is an event. It's no name of spirit I have heard.
the words that the rock, specifically the one that Garrett has made his den under. Um, when I spoke to it, it said that it was an ancient spirit, one that was Castrophony given spirit. He described it as a pit with a hunger that could never be satiated. It could never be filled.
When an elemental becomes corrupted, there's no telling how much power the worm may lend him.
He also told us that they had put Castrophony to sleep by feeding it. We don't know how much or what. We're hoping that you might know more about that.
That what I might know?
Perhaps.
No. Not at all. I know many things of this Sept. I know many stories. I've heard of this. A long time ago, it was. Way back. Did you know the Sept faced the Storm Eater once?
Yes, Freya.
Hmm?
I had heard that.
Did you know, none, Alona, that was not the first time the Storm Eater was a threat to the nation?
Really?
With Garrow Lord
It is
2
very...
and Spirit Lord 3, would she know the history of that? A little
No.
bit? Nope. Okay.
No. Hmm. The Storm Eater. Hmm. No, it was not the first time that he was a threat to the nation. Some say the Storm Eater was many things. But that is not a story for now. The point is that it is very hard to kill spirits who do not want to die.
Odd, you say?
Hmm?
Did she say odd?
Hard.
Hard. Oh, gotcha.
And
Well-
sometimes the ways of defeating them are lost. But When these ways are proven false, such as feeding, putting this thing to sleep, new ways must be found. Tell me, what else do you know?
He drank the black blood of Gaia.
That would do it.
I know from the water spirits that cracks deep in the earth emitted what I can only assume is a worm taint, which which I which I theorize based on what happened to fire spirits that I had communed with, who said that one among them began to glow blue, and they never glow blue by their words, and that he continued to talk about a hunger. And this is a reoccurring theme I've seen with the spirits. The corrupted earth elemental, its words, as I'm told, were simply, "I am hungry."
Aye. It said that before the first one went after the dove spirit. And it was repeated even after they were dispatched. That sound, that voice rang out saying, "I am hungry," across the Umbra.
Felix,
Yes, Mother Larissa?
you're the younger, so I'm going to ask you. What are the four primary elements?
Earth, water, fire, and air.
Yes. And did you know that those are just the primary elements of Gaia?
He teeters his head a little bit and nods.
The worm, he has his own primary elements. Can you take a guess as to what they are?
Among them, death, corruption, and then Felix's eyes go wide, and he snaps his fingers a couple of times, and he's like, "Gluttony."
Nope, not that simple.
It was worth a shot.
Yep, good. Spirits of gluttony are terrible banes. No.
After that, Felix reaches into his spider satchel and pulls out a beer. Offers it to Mother Larissa.
Thank you.
No.
And you see her put the top of the bottle in her mouth and pop the cat with a tooth.
Felix raises his brows in a surprised and impressed fashion.
Just because I'm old, Felix, as you have reminded me, doesn't mean I'm frail. Remember that.
I doubt I could do that.
No. As I was saying, the worm has his own primary elements. These are known as the elemental worms. They are smog, balefire, sludge, and toxin. Now, did you see any of these elements exhibiting such behaviors when they were corrupted?
The only balefire I've seen emitted green.
Mm. That knocks out balefire. Balefire is traditionally green. It is blighted.
And the water spirits merely froze, so there was no sludge. Nor toxin.
Why do you think that was? Malona? What causes water to freeze?
Cold?
What is cold?
Could be the north wind. Could be places far from the sun.
Did nobody sit you down to watch Bill Nye when you were a kid?
Felix raises his hand. Sorry.
She'll look over at you.
Yes.
Believe that would be friction. Right.
Aye. Cold is the absence of heat. It could be that whatever this thing is, whatever it did to this sept, because I tell you, I smelt no excessive worm taint. That is not normal within. What's your phrase? Within acceptable limits. It is possible that whatever this thing is caused the fire to feed on the heat of the water. Did the water spirits talk of hunger?
They only spoke of a coldness. I don't. Let me pull up my notes. I apologize. Out of character. Water, just cold updraft, colder than usual. Yeah, no, they did not. They spoke only of a coldness.
Could be this theory is correct. Have you spoken with all elementals?
I've not spoken to wind elementals. I As far as earth elementals go, I spoke only to Garrett's Rock.
I fought the corrupted ones.
Hmm.
They moved more akin to magma than there's that heat again, or lack thereof. So this creature is hungering for heat, is that it? Then having things take heat away? Or is it
So,
hungering for cold?
so it took the heat from the water, and the fire took the heat from the water, or perhaps the wind. I, should like
We'll
to
have
speak.
to do more research. Speak to more elementals. Find them. Protect them. This thing seems to be attacking elementals.
And
Yes, Raya.
yes, Raya. And Felix is like at this point, like his eyes are twitching, or at least an eye is twitching, when he turns to Alana and says, um, "Are are you busy at the moment? We should we should speak to we should speak to a wind elemental." And he's saying this like with more of a sense of urgency than I honestly conveyed. But yeah, he's like hyped up about it. He's like, "We gotta
And
talk
an
to
air
you."
elemental will speak to. Do you have chiminage for air spirits? I have some incense. Depending on the one it is, though, some don't like that.
Right. Gonna roll some spirit lore if that's okay with Rob.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. I don't know what I wanted to say. Spirit lore for wind elementals.
Standard diff.
Yeah.
I have 3 successes. He has 2.
I have 2. Actually, no. I also have 3. That's right. The 10.
Is it that? There we are.
Oh, about that chimney, just like on the tip of my tongue. I got this. It's in here somewhere, and I'm just gonna pull it out. What is it?
Suppose I could. Suppose one of us could offer it our breath while the other one speaks to it.
My this is my breath gone, but no.
But that. Hold on.
It's cool.
Anyway, oh, what is that?
What is what?
Probably jelly. For some reason, I imagine Rob is like looking at a stain on a book and is like, "What is that?"
No, the sounds like an aquarium going.
Oh, sounds like an aquarium. It's probably my air conditioning unit.
Oh, okay.
Here.
I was muted, so I knew it wasn't mine.
3 successes. You will definitely know the basic, basic information about wind elementals. Basically, their temperament. You know they have an interesting charm called updraft. It's useful. You also know that elementals tend to have different personalities based off where they're from, how powerful they are. The best thing for an air elemental would possibly be to work for its pride, to submit to its possible narcissism. Make it feel important, useful.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna go summon a air spirit.
With that knowledge, will we know where to simply find them?
They like to dance anywhere there is a significant breeze.
I like a breeze. But we can't bring a fan. Give him a nice little breeze to bounce and summon him.
I have a desk fan at home. I can bring it real quick.
Can you make it work in the Umbra?
Probably, yeah. If I put it in my spider satchel and we cross over, I think so.
Well, that'll make it a bit easier, I think, maybe? Or do you disagree?
No, I agree. Good breeze could do the summoning for us.
Aye?
All right, so yeah, I'll just be right back.
Alright?
And Felix quite literally runs off. Like he does a nice little hop when he says "I'll be right back" and puts his earbuds back in and runs all the way to the edge of the barn. Looks both ways before he crosses the street. Probably Weaver spirits like parting. I don't know what's going on there, but
No, you're good. You're ignored by Weaver spirits.
yeah. So yeah, he runs straight through that, goes to his apartment, looks at the elevator, looks at the stairs, flies open the doors to the stairs, and
Are
jogs
you
up.
in the Umbra, by the way?
He's in the Tellurian currently, or did we start in the Umbra?
I think we were in the Tellurian.
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah, he's doing this in the Tellurian.
Because she was watching Forlorn, her lessons to others, and he's in the Tellurian.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So yeah, he runs up the stairs, gets to the top, does a nice little knee touch stumble, jogs his way to the door. Key in, lock, turn, open, run. Gets the fan, battery operated, and stuffs it very tightly against Rudy and his awesome sniper rifle. But yeah, puts it in there very tightly against it, closes it shut, jogs right back out, locks the door, down the stairs, much easier, and yeah, comes back. Hey, I get the thing. I get the thing.
That was a long run.
Hey, where's that run? Hey,
Good work, lad.
thank you.
Alright, so find a nice space that's wide open.
You need to work on cardio.
I do. I do.
And Alona will shift over to the Umbra since we're going to summon a spirit.
Is that goodbye then?
Yes, Rhea, thank you for your advice.
Hmm.
Do you have any other advice or information we should keep in mind?
Spirits like to talk in metaphors. Don't forget that.
Aye. Metaphors.
Yeah, they don't have so much practice with the simile. And after all, what is a simile but a lazy metaphor? Good day.
Bye, Mother Larissa, Rhea.
Thanks again. And sorry.
And what's the current gauntlet rating? Did it go up here as well, or just
Or the
straight
current,
natural channel?
the current gauntlet rating.
Oops, that's actually 3 because I forgot the F1.
The what?
It's actually 3 successes because I forgot the F1.
No, it's 4. The difficulty's 4. Then
It's diff 3 for me.
oh, I see.
Natural channel.
Boom, diggity. Quattro.
It looks like 4 successes.
Although
There's a 1 on there.
Yeah, the 1 didn't cancel anything out.
Yeah.
I forgot the F1.
Yeah, so 3. Okay. And yeah. So Felix will get
Both cross pretty much instantly.
there a little bit faster.
He is in a coffee-fueled, insanoid, sleepless, I need to get shit done headspace. Poof. Talk to this fucking spirit, yeah!
Alright, and
Did you actually put some special sugar in your coffee this morning?
I got some from a guy named Pockets, I don't even know.
you sell sugar on the street corner.
And peyotes.
How many peyotes? 3 whole peyotes?
1 really good peyotes.
And then we'll find a spot where the wind can blow nice and easily. Have Felix get out his phone, crank it up.
If you're attempting to summon them, you're gonna have to roll Rite of Summon.
We're gonna see if they just show up to the blowing wind first, but
No.
definitely gonna.
That's definitely how a Glasswalker could do the Rite of Summoning for a Wind Elemental. But
Yeah.
so
Am
we're
I
gonna
rolling it or are you rolling it?
What's the roll for it?
Hold on.
No, not hands full of thunder.
I have the. Oh my god! I want that so bad. Gun never jams or runs out of bullets. Oof.
It's so good.
I have a page reference if it
Right.
helps.
Page 212.
Yeah, I got to it. Okay, so what are you trying to summon first off?
A wind elemental.
Goffling or joggling?
Probably the weaker one.
Gaffling.
Gaffling.
Gaffling, gotcha.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay. You're not required. You're already in it. Umbra. So you're going for a difficulty 4.
Mhm.
All right. What is your current ritual score?
3.
3. So you can choose to extend this for an hour, up to 3 times, but no difficulty may fall below a 3. I don't know if you want to do that. Each time you extend it for an hour, the difficulty lowers by 1.
Felix would just pick, of course, the 1 hour as 10 points. Words ring in his head. Take your time.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
So you're rolling it?
Sure. Is it wits or intelligence rituals?
You are going to
Should be wits.
yes. 1 second. Storyteller.
We said gaffling, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
It could be Gnosis or wits
Oh.
rituals. The Mystic Right.
Yes. Yep. Gnosis or wits rituals.
Wits rituals. So that is 70. That is nothing but successes. Does improvisation count here? Well, probably not, because we have a plan.
No, you're planning and you put that for an hour. If you decided to go no, just we got the fan, plopping it down, turning it on, saying hum dum da dum.
Yeah, let's do this shit. No, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, all 7. 7 successes!
You got immediately and friendly.
So you turn on this fan, right?
Mhm.
And you say whatever it is you want to say. As soon as you turn on that fan, it's as if you see the wind, almost like a heat haze, but you feel no heat, begin to twirl. And as something looks as though it's dancing, just begins to appear as it spins for a final time and looks at the two of you. Hello.
The moment it manifests, Felix bends a knee to the spirit Mother Larissa's, or no, it wasn't Mother Larissa's words, from what he remembers about wind elemental spirits. He bends the
And
knee.
since,
Sorry.
since Felix is leading this, Alana's going to follow and take a knee.
Thank you for gracing us with your appearance, O mighty wind spirit. Um, we've we seek your presence to ask you questions about certain events that have afflicted the Sept.
Really?
Yeah, Felix raises his head a little bit, but doesn't move otherwise. To look at the wind spirit and says, "Yes, and to share in your company as well."
Okay. Ask your questions.
And he straightens up his back, but still like stays on his knee, and says, "Recently, as you very well may know, the Sept has been wrought with chaos among the elemental spirits, and I've I've heard accounts from earth elementals and fire elementals, water elementals, and they all claim things that I believe are falling into a pattern. Some felt a coldness, while others felt a warmth, one that was empowering, one that instilled a sense of hunger. Um, what I ask of you is, have you experienced anything similar along these lines? Maybe not you specifically, but your brethren.
Hmm. No, we don't stay in one place very long.
Hmm.
In fact, staying in one place is not very good for us.
Felix nods and looks to Alana.
Has there been an area that you've been recently that's been getting warmer or colder than normal? A direction where that's happened?
No,
Do you know of castrophony?
no, no. Though, wait, there has been a foul odor lately.
Where from?
Close to the great yawning mouth of the river.
Near the mouth of the river. And she kind of gives a bowing nod of appreciation.
There are people working there.
Do you know what they're working on?
No, but the stench surrounding them is foul.
She glances to Felix like, I think that's an answer we were looking for.
Mhm. He nods and says, "Yawning mouth near the mouth of the river. Well,
The yawning mouth.
the yawning mouth. Mm. Well, as as Garu, we will uphold. Not uphold. We will we'll make it our duty to put an end to this, if at all possible. The very least, we'll be able to see what the source is and devise a plan of action."
Thank you. I don't like foul smells.
Mhm.
I rather carry good smells. Like pie is baking.
Um,
Music. I like carrying music.
Music, you say? What what kind of music is your favorite?
All music is a gift.
I couldn't agree more. And Felix reaches into his pocket, pulls out his phone, um, unplugs his headphones, and looks through his songs. And uh, the the one for whatever reason, because player character is feeling lousy, the song that he wants the Wind Spirit to carry, or offers to the Wind Spirit, is "Pony" by Genuine. So
Okay.
just suddenly, boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, boom, boom. I'm just a bachelor looking for a partner.
This is good.
Right? And
Would
he
you
like,
make music like this for us while you're dealing with the foul smell? I told you where they were.
I will. May I ask that if the condition arises that maybe we need to be silent for purposes of getting past an obstacle, would that be a permittable condition?
If we are to carry your music away from the ears of others, all those you wish to protect,
Excellent.
will pay. Will make music for us to carry until you deal with the foul smell.
And Felix smiles and nods. He says, "Agreed. Thank you kindly for your help, O Wind Spirit." I as you said, I know that the wind elementals don't care to be in one place for too long. So, um, should you see fit, and if there's nothing further that my friend and I have, we won't take up any more of your time.
We will stay so long as the music is heavier than the foul smell.
I'll make sure music rings from the home of my Pak.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
And, you see the earth spirit begin to make sort of
You mean
motions
air
with
spirit?
its. What did I say?
Earth.
Earth. Blah.
I was just making sure there wasn't a sudden earth elemental out of nowhere.
No,
Oh
air
shit!
spirit.
Oh, no.
Air spirit. The air spirit will start to make motions with its legs as it glides off, and these motions are indistinguishable from like what you would see a rollerblader do to move forward. And soon it will disappear.
I feel like Felix clicks off his fan and puts it back in his spider satchel.
I'll talk to Public Enemy, see about getting this place investigated.
I was asked to look into this by Skavgard, so I'll see what he has to say on the matter.
Right?
Um,
Since
I
you'll
don't
be near
believe
there,
I
you
have-
want to let go. You want to let Eric know, or not Eric, Garrett. Harmful.
if he's around, yeah, I know that lately he's. I seem to be catching. I seem to be going by the rock at times when he's on patrol. So I'll see what I can do. But
Well, if you don't catch him, I'll have Teresa talk to him.
mhm. But I don't have your number. I was hoping maybe we could.
She
swap-
rattles off a number.
Yeah.
It's back at the apartment right now, so I can't exactly audit. But once you get out, you can text me, and then I'll have your number.
Right. I'll text you with my name. But now we have a sense of direction, and
The yawning mouth of the river.
the yawning.
Always hungry. How's everything's going out and never coming in? Well, I bet you they're building a refinery or something there.
Perhaps, but anything that eats shits has to. And he like squints. Has to. But now we have direction. And I can't thank you enough for your cooperation. And
Gladly.
and of course, you know, as always, I'll keep you updated on anything I find.
And now in return, we'll do the same for you.
And Felix offers a handshake.
And she'll shake it.
Yeah. And I believe that's a good place to end the scene.
Yes, I think so. Thank you, players, for playing. Watchers for watching. This has been a scene for another. This has been a scene for another. God damn it.
It's
I
okay.
am so. This has been another scene for the Living World of Darkness, Rage. across New York. The Guru venue.